Hello everyone, welcome to the When at Work podcast. You're with your host Julian Leahy. Today I'm joined by the fantastic Ilene Marcus, who's going to talk to us about managing annoying people. Welcome to the show, Ilene.
Thank you for having me, Julian.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to play a game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, first of all. And very important to know that you have 3 lifelines. If you're not sure, don't lock it in. Ask to use a lifeline. If you are sure, of course, you can lock it in. So let's bring up the game board and get straight into it with Ilene. First question. A pitfall of cosmetic dentistry, veneered front teeth that are oversized and bright white are known as what? A. Growing grins. B. Dazzled dentures. C. Chiclet teeth. D. Luminous choppers. Do you have any idea what the correct answer is?
I think it's chiclet teeth.
Chiclet. Should we lock it in?
Yeah, I'm good with
Let's
it.
lock it in. That is correct. Well done. All right. All right. Now we seem to be having some sort of technical difficulties. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay, I'll just read this question. Oh, you've got it now on the screen. Great. We're all back in business. A plant or animal that grows and feeds on another organism is called what? It grows and feeds on or in another organism. Is it a parasite, a mutualist, a herbivore, or a predator?
A plant or animal that grows and feeds.
On or
It's a
in.
parasite.
It's a parasite, okay.
A parasite.
There was a good movie with that name. Did you see it?
No, but I've had a lot of ticks, so let me tell you.
You know all
they
about
are
the
parasites.
parasites. Okay. And let's have a look. That is correct. Well done, Ilene. Ilene's on fire. Has not used any lifelines. Next question. A popular but false urban legend suggests that Washington, D.C.'s landscape was originally a what? Volcano, meteor crater, swamp, or cave? A popular but false urban legend suggests that Washington, D.C.'s landscape was originally a what? Volcano, meteor crater, swamp, or cave?
I might have to use my lifeline. Now, I call who I want. How does a lifeline work?
Well, we can do a 50-50 split, which will knock out 2 possible answers, and it'll leave 2, with one of them being correct. Or we could poll the audience, or you can Google it on your phone. This one,
I'd like to poll
the audience. All right.
poll the audience. Get that engagement going.
Okay. So we just got to wait for the votes to come in. Okay. We have 11% on A, 9% on B, 72% on C, and D at 8%. So C is swamp, which is the overwhelming favorite.
I am trusting that audience. Right.
Trusting the
72%.
audience.
I'll go with, what is it? Swamp?
Swamp. Drain the swamp. That makes sense. All right, that is correct. Well done,
Swamp monsters.
Ilene. Yeah, swamp monsters, all of that stuff. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. A pirate who is yelling, "Avast ye mateys," is actually telling his mates to do what? Dance, stop, attack, or sing? Avast ye mateys.
I do not know.
Well, I reckon you might need to use another lifeline, because this is quite a difficult
I
one.
think I do.
All right, let's do a 50-50 split.
Okay, so I can't see on my screen. So what are the
Okay,
two splits I got left?
The two remaining ones are stop or attack. Avast ye mateys.
I'm gonna go with stop. B. Stop.
Let's lock it in and take a look. Woo, that was correct. I wasn't sure about that one. Well done. You've used 2 lifelines. You're at the 750 safe zone. Let's see how far Ilene
how many
can
questions
go.
are there, Julian?
Well, you got to go and
how many questions?
You got to try and go all the way to $1 million in pretend money, and you've got 3 lifelines. You've got 1 left. You're at 750, but that doesn't mean you cannot go all the way.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know. I like my lifelines.
Well, that was some tough questions. You got to use them. All right, the next question for Ilene. A pescatarian breaks from the vegetarian code by eating which of these foods? Fish, chicken, beef, or lamb? A pescatarian. Which one do they eat?
Fishies. They swim with the fishies.
Fishies. Let's lock it in. Ilene, well done. You've made it to the $1,000 safe zone. Well done. I've got faith in you. I think you can go all the way.
I don't know about that. I thought we were gonna have 5 questions. I was using my lifeline.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Oh, here you might know this one. A popular New England appetizer, Clams Casino, combines clams with breadcrumbs and what meat? Clams Casino. Bacon, chicken, sausage, or ham? Clams Casino. Have you had it?
Bacon.
What was that?
Bacon.
Okay, so
Bacon.
And you're currently in New England, is that correct?
Yes, but I'm landlocked. I'm not by the Boston Tea Party.
You ain't eating Clams Casino out there. Well
I ain't at
done.
no casino.
Ilene is on fire. 2,000. Let's get on to the next one. A popular pose among yoga enthusiasts. The crane involves touching the ground with only one's what? Bottom, elbows, feet, or hands? The crane in yoga. Do you do yoga?
No, I'm allergic to yoga, and I actually live in the yoga capital of the world, and I am allergic to it. But I might know this. So the crane, say, what are the choices again?
You're touching the ground with only bottom, elbows, feet, or hands.
Hands. I'm going to go with hands.
You're going to lock it in. Hands. Hands is correct. Well done, Ilene. Allergic to yoga, but got that one correct.
Allergic to yoga. Gives me vertigo.
Yeah, I'm allergic to yoga too.
Oh, you are? I call it my non-favorite activity.
Yes, well, I'm just generally allergic to exercise.
Oh, me too.
Okay. A popular style of music, the blues, takes its name from a shortened form of what phrase? Blue devils, blue moons, blue lips, or blue skies? A popular style of music, the blues, takes its name from a shortened form of what phrase? Blue devils, blue moons, blue lips, or blue skies? One lifeline left.
This is a tough one because let me tell you something. I love the blues. I love them. I don't know. I know they came from, like Deep South community. So my choices are blue. It's not Volcano. It's not Blue Moons. What are the other 2 choices?
So we've got Blue Devils, Blue Moons, Blue Lips, or Blue Skies. And you've got 1 lifeline left.
I gotta use it or I'm dead because I really do not know.
Okay, so just get your phone out and I'll put the timer on.
Oh, yeah. What do I Google? Google it?
Yeah, Google, I don't know, the name Blues origin or something. You ready?
I was going to call my daughter. And
yes, you can do that as well.
Name Blues.
I generally trust Google.
No, she won't.
I'm going to put the timer on. Okay, timer's on.
All right, I got it. Blue Devils.
Oh, that was quick. Was that Google? Well done. You got it correct. Unbelievable.
Probably Blue Devil.
Blue Devils. Who knew? Well, you're at the $8,000 mark. Let's go on to the next question. No lifelines left. Things that make you go, what? Boing, boing. WTF or yeehaw? So this is a song. Things that make you go, what? Boing, boing. WTF or yeehaw?
Is a song?
Yes.
Is a song?
I would say from
Is a song?
early 90s. Things that make you go.
Things.
You almost.
I have no idea. Read them again because I can't see them on my screen.
Things that make you go.
What?
Boing,
I can't
boing,
see them on my screen. Can you read them?
Boing, boing. WTF or yeehaw? Total guess. I love one too. And that is correct. Well done, Eileen. Incredible. 16,000. And you had no idea on that one. And you got it correct.
Well, there's always
Let's
a
see
good.
if Eileen, this could be an absolute record. Blowing out all the lifelines early and going all the way. A popular snack food for children, string cheese, is normally made from what type of cheese? Colby Jack, Swiss, mozzarella, or cheddar? String cheese is made from what? Colby Jack, Swiss, mozzarella, or cheddar?
I'm gonna, I just bought my daughter some of her favorite brand. She's 28, but still. I'm gonna go with mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Is this a guess?
That's it. It's an educated guess.
Educated guess is correct. Well done. At the $32,000 safe mark, incredible. Eileen is going to go all the way. I'm a true believer. It's correct. All right, let's continue on. A presumed expert at Mongolian beef, How was a 13th century culinary pioneer and personal chef for whom? Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan, Alexander the Great, or Julius Caesar? A presumed expert at Mongolian beef, How was a 13th century pioneer and personal chef for who? Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan, Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar. No lifelines.
I know it wasn't Julius Caesar because Mongolian, it had to be like named that, like something in
He would be
Mongolia.
more into pasta.
So wait, I can't see on my screen. So Kublai Khan, and who was the other one?
Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan, Alexander the Great.
All right,
three
so
left.
either Genghis or Kublai Khan. I did my own 50-50. Genghis or Kublai Khan. I do not know the difference between them, but I like the name Kublai or Kublai Kai or Kublai. So
Kublai Kai.
Kublai
Let's
Kai.
lock it in.
I'm going with Kublai
I'm
Kai.
starting to think that Eileen is a psychic. Well done. That is correct. Unbelievable. Intuition. I think so. All right, let's continue on. Let's see if Eileen can finish this.
Okay.
Maybe you have heard these somewhere along the line at a trivia show.
I do like Mongolian beef.
I want some now. A popular vacation spot, the Maldives, is an island nation off the coast of which of these countries? Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, or Indonesia? The Maldives. Are they off the coast of Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, or Indonesia, Eileen?
I would have said South Asia. Did you say Asia?
Well, they are all in Asia. They're all countries in Asia. Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, or Indonesia?
All right, I'm going to say it's either Indonesia or Thailand. Right? I'm going to go with, I don't know. I know it's Asia. Okay, Indonesia or Thailand. I'm going to go with Oh God, I don't know. Indonesia.
Indonesia. Let's lock it in. Let's see if Eileen has guessed her way. Unfortunately, the correct answer was Indonesia, but you did fantastically well, Eileen. So
I
what?
told you I only go to 10.
Yeah, no, you did great. Okay, now Eileen, tell us about managing annoying people. Why should we bother?
We should bother because, right now, especially after the COVID pandemic, people really, their level of anger and frustration and upsetness, if that's a word, has really gotten to a higher level.
It has.
And it has. And annoying is the precursor to those things. So when we look at our emotions and want to manage them, we always want to start before we start spinning out of control. And we think when we're annoyed, we'll let it go. It doesn't matter. But think about when you're driving. You drive, right? You're driving. And
Yeah.
you might be in a rush, you might not. But someone in front of you is going slowly. And, you want to get there. You got to, excuse the expression, pee. You got to get coffee. You just want to get going with your day. And you get, like, oh, so annoyed. Why can't they drive faster? It looks like an old lady. I'm an old lady, but it looks like an old lady, blah, blah, blah. And basically you rile yourself up. So when the time you get to your destination, you're already showing up riled up. You're shorter with people. You're not as nice. And you have less of your own thoughts in your head. You're already angry at everything. So managing your annoying behaviors in yourself is very important because it's how we treat others and it's how we set the tone for our entire day and interactions.
Excellent. And what inspired you to explore the concept that how we react can be more impactful than our actions?
I work with a lot of people and everybody focuses on the actions, how they're going to say this, what they're going to say. They play all these scenarios in their head. And then what do you know? Things go sideways and something that they didn't expect happens. And their unintended faith or their unintended body language or their unintended, wait, I wasn't ready for that, speaks louder than how gracious and brilliant and smart they wanted to sound and what they planned it.
Excellent. Good answer. And did you wrote a book about this, Eileen, is that correct?
Yes, I did. Look.
Excellent. And
I also have it on my mug. Where's my
Oh, wow, you've got merchandise.
I got merch, peeps. I got merch.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And in your book, you talk about ladderism. What is that?
Ladderism was the idea of whether you're climbing up the ladder, down the ladder, or just hanging on. You need to be cognizant in what you're doing. It's like a philosophy tied to annoying. I say whether you're managing up, down, you're annoyed all the way around. And ladderism, I see a lot of people now who aren't so much busy climbing up the ladder. They're actually, kind of successing other people in, but they are annoyed that people aren't doing it this way or that way, or they just want to hang on until the next buyout. And so ladderism, the concept that no matter where you are, I'm sure I have a little ladder somewhere around here, no matter where you are on the ladder, you really have to be cognizant of your interactions with people and the 360 view of who is around you and what they're doing. And that makes you a better performer and a better colleague and a better boss.
And if you don't sort of tune into these things, you talk about that, you can have blind spots and, ingrained ways that you're reacting. What are some of the ways that we can identify those and what are some steps that we can do to improve on that?
Yeah, I like to call the blind spots our BS. And you know what I mean by BS. But that's what they are. Even the most up-to-date James Bond car has blind spots. And these are things that we don't see about ourselves. Maybe they're the way we come in talking really fast. Maybe they're the way we always don't like one person. Maybe they're the way that we always think we have the answer and don't let others speak. And these blind spots keep us from really performing at our highest level because they change the way that people talk to us and we don't get all the diversity of views and opinions and all the information that we should have to make decisions. The way you can see your blind spots is by really looking at other people's body language, by looking at how they react to you. Instead of, most people are in their head, I'm going to say this brilliant statement. Instead, sit back and watch what happens when you talk. Watch how people lean in, lean back, how no one responds, how they shake their heads, they don't shake their heads. Really focus on that. What was the other question you asked? Blind spots, and I forgot the other one.
That was a good answer because you answered both of them.
Okay.
So now managing annoying people is fine if it's one of your workers, for example. But what do you do if your boss or manager above you is annoying? Can we tell them this, and how do we break it to them?
So the thing about annoying is, right, it's like everything in life. It's a relationship. There are two interactions. Just because someone is annoying you doesn't mean that they are actually annoying. So we have to look at three things. We have to find out the cause of our annoyance. And there's three things. One is a mirror. And believe it or not, those are the most difficult. Those are people that you look at that remind you. Did I lose you? Hello? Oh, there you are.
I just put up your Amazon page.
Those are the people that remind you of you, right? So, like something you want or you're too afraid to ask for, or how you're a bull in a china shop. So those are the people that do something, that they volunteer for the assignment before you do, and they trigger you. Those are the mirrors, right? Maybe they stand up for themselves more than you do, all of those things. Then there are reminders. Those are people that kind of remind you of someone in your life, a teacher that you didn't like, your baby brother who you used to fight with, a neighbor, something, an old relationship, your mother in my case, someone that gets under your skin. So when they do something, like my mother always had a catchphrase that was like, to tell the truth, you've been doing up until then. So whenever someone says, well, to tell the truth, I would have a trigger, right? That was my blind spot. So those are reminders. And then there are just people that are annoying. They chew their cereal too loud. They ask the same questions all the time. They always show up late, and they are just annoying. And we let their behaviors take us off track. So whether it's your boss, your lover, your secretary, your teammates, it's really important. The trick about managing annoying people is it's about managing ourselves. You have to know what your trigger is so you can respond in a different way to stay on your course and not get off track and triggered.
Awesome. Now, I'm not sure if this is in the book or not, but I thought it was a good thing to ask you. Imposter syndrome versus overconfidence?
Yes.
What's the difference?
I speak on that a lot. Basically, if you think you have imposter syndrome, you're not an imposter. If you have overconfidence, you might be an imposter, right? The difference is that imposter syndrome, we're always getting to get ready. We never think we're right. We always think we're not yet. But overconfidence, they think they're the answer. And the answer is really in the balance between the two of them and showing up, knowledgeable in what you can do and not being scared to say, I don't know, or I need help. And I work with a lot of entrepreneurs and founders, and this is a very common theme, right? That they have an idea and either they're so overconfident or they're so insecure. So it's finding where to lean in, who to trust, and who really can help you balance that idea so you can take your brilliance and put it out in the world.
Excellent. Yes, so that was great. Well, I'm going to wrap it up now. Now, I'll just quickly bring up the book, Eileen's book. You can get it on Amazon, Managing Annoying People, 7 Proven Tactics to Maximize Team Performance. I've not heard of many books with that type of angle, so it's a really unique take on things. And thank you, Eileen, for coming on and playing.
Well, Julian, it was a lot of fun, and I got up to 10, so that's my I did it today, so I appreciate that.
You did it. And thanks for listening and watching, everyone. And I'll see you very soon on another episode. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.